Okay. All right, thank you. Yes, this lady, and then I'll go to Larry. Yes, ma'am. What's that?
Y'all not close, y'all not doing any construction in 2017. Why jump the Goldwater and not Cola? But there's other people that have nowhere to go by 2013.
So the building
Can you repeat that question?
Sure. The question is, I think the question was, if you're not starting construction until 2017, why is the relocation happening as soon as it is? Yes. And to be clear, they're actually going to be occupied in 2017. So construction is going to start earlier than 2017 in order to allow for it to be occupied.
Right. So construction will actually start in 2014. Right. Okay. And then with that, just one more question, then I'll go to Larry. Yes, ma'am. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Can you stand up? I can't hear you.
I followed up with that lady who said really like the budget. I have a hard time with that. The question I have is, so that some of my things have actually brought and it's not something that I actually expect to answer in this forum, but I wanted to bring it up so that I can address that forum. And it's that the Cornell-Technion alliance will, by definition and by the language that we saw here tonight, bring up some kind of risk to the island. And
Did you say risk?
Possible terrorist risk.
Security. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So that's just something that needs to be addressed.
Right.
Because there are many hard-standing companies that may have against the Technion alliance.
Right.
And it needs to be taken.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. No. Okay. All right. No. Thank you. Okay. No. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. Okay. With that, I'm going to move to the community board members who are here. And this is, again, to repeat, this is a task force that was formed. And we formed this, this is exactly the reason why we formed this task force, to have a meeting like this, to get you the information that is there that you can get access to. What our intent here is to get you the information as soon as we can get it. All of this is public information, by the way. Everything we do is public. You can request minutes of this. We can give you whatever information you need. If there are questions about the, for example, the environmental impact study that has to be done, we'll follow up with that. But in any event, that's the purpose of this. And so the community board members who are here tonight are part of this Roosevelt Island Task Force. And the point of it is number one, to get you information, and then also to hear from you, which we've heard from everyone here tonight. We're very glad that you came out tonight to speak to us, because we want to hear about what your concerns and questions are, and that's the whole point of this, of what we're doing tonight. So with that, Larry, if you could, if you have a question, go ahead.
And I will be a little bit repetitive to you. I think it's great when people here to get comments. I just want to make some statements that as you think about this project, bear in mind that, and feel free to think that it's approximately in terms of square feet, the same size as the original proposal for Illinois evaluation. And I believe it's on the smaller side. So with that into consideration, you should also note that the design that proposes buildings as high as 30 stories, including the hotel. And for that reason, for my next question, I would suggest that maybe if you have so many questions on the hospital, there was a presentation a couple of years ago by HXC about the transfer. Maybe we can have HXC come down and meeting for our next, before the reload starts, so we can get two values.
Yeah, let's discuss it. We'll look at
So my
something we
question
think
for
about.
Melanie is, and it relates to the last question that come up here about the design. When you go through New York, how specifically the designs being, are we going to see what we call box diagram section things? What would be the level of specificity that you go to New York? You can bear in mind that once you go to New York,
Yep.
Sure. And I think the type of information you're going to have at the time of certification is going to be kind of at 3 levels. One is there will be kind of box diagrams, which aren't going to be architecture, to give you just a sense of what could happen. The other thing that I think we're going to try to put together is, we started from kind of a master plan concept of the plan. And we're going to try to put together a PowerPoint that kind of applies the controls to a design and then shows how much flexibility there are so that you get a sense of how things could change. And then the third thing is that there will be some level of development of the first building. So you'll have the opportunity not to see how the entire campus is going to look, but how a building will be able to be put into it. So it's going to be a mixture of diagrams and some level of thought about how that diagram fits into architecture.
Okay. Any other questions that we have? Yes, Jeffrey.
Nick, I have a comment and then I have a question.
Sure.
Jeffrey S. Clark, Wade, also I have to say that, and this is actually more of a comment I give to Cornell themselves. I'm a little disturbed by the fact that thematically a lot of the questions are being asked, a lot of the issues that are to be addressed in the EIS statement. But yet, it seems to me that the intent is to basically minimize the time for the EIS review, while it's just a 60 minutes review. I mean, the island's population, the socioeconomic issues, the 19 categories that we're supposed to be addressing are not ones that are expressed 8 stages to all completed. Are not ones that, in my opinion, and many of our members' opinions and the public's opinions, can be addressed in a 360 period. Being a development attorney myself, I understand that this is something in which you kind of play the numbers and you see how that lays. And so I would, number one, urge strongly to have that Cornell-Technion, or at least Cornell, be able to give us open up the draft statements of the EIS beyond where they are right now, beyond just the study period, to actually have substantive comments as to specific areas that are concerned, so that we aren't running against the clock when it comes to this. Because quite frankly, going back and just even today, downloading the agency's website, the draft statement told me there's some sort of updates. There isn't any. And as we heard tonight, the vast majority of the questions are being